Hello everyone, welcome to Rajeshwari's Commerce and Management Study Hub. I am Rajeshwari here. In the previous video, we have understood journal entries on the issue of shares. Now let us understand today with one more question which is having the due from the shareholders. Whenever any shares are due at the time of allotment or at the time of first or final call, then that is called as calls in arrears. So here you can see the meaning of calls in arrears. The amount remaining unpaid on allotment or on call is called as call in arrears. In simple, if you want to understand, called up but not yet received. So that is called calls in arrears. Now let us understand this by solving this question. Rajaram Limited, with a nominal capital of 50,000 shares of rupees 10 each, issued 20,000 shares for public subscription. The amount were payable as follows: rupees 2 on application, 3 on allotment, 5 on first and final call. All the shares were subscribed and money duly received, except the first and final call money on 1,000 shares. Pass journal entries, prepare necessary ledger account, and prepare balance sheet of the company. Now, let us solve this question. We will pass journal entries for these transactions. Now, first, they have issued application. Application money is rupees 2 on application. At the time of application, there is no due. So, what is the entry for applications? We are receiving the money through bank account debtor to share application account. Share application account. So 50,000 is nominal share that we are not considering. Whatever we have issued, the part of nominal share is 20,000. This number of shares we are considering. 20,000 shares at rupees 2 each, right? So 20,000 into 2, 40,000. Okay. Through bank application money na receive martiri and it is credited to the share application account. The first entry we have passed. What is the narration? Being the share application money received. Share application money received. Now, the second entry is, now this share application money, we need to transfer this money to the share capital account. To transfer the share application money, we are debiting share application account and to share capital account. Share capital account. Okay, the same amount. 40,000 being share application money transferred. Being share application money transferred to share capital account. Capital account. Now what is the next entry? On allotment. For allotment, first you need to pass due entry. Then we are passing receipt entry, that is received entry. So the due entry is share allotment account debtor to share capital account. Share capital account. 20,000 shares into what is the allotment money? Rupees 3 into 3. So it is 60,000 being share allotment money due. Money due. Now we are passing receipt entry. Through bank we are receiving bank account debtor to share allotment account. Allotment account. See, observe here. Now you received a money through bank for your allotment. Here you have debited, here you have credited. So allotment account has been closed. Now which account is remaining? Capital account. So bank account debtor to share capital account. So capital is a liability. So liability here we have credited, and bank is a personal account. Debit the receiver. So we have debited the bank account. If you are very strong with the journal, then you can pass any entries. If you are not watched my basic accounting video, kindly watch that video. ನೀವು ಜರ್ನಲ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆನೂ ಸೇಮ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲೂ ನೋಡಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಶೇರ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್? Bank account debtor to share capital account. So you need to understand logic with the concept. Then you will never make mistakes. Now here you have received money, being share allotment money received. No need to buy heart. Just understand. Received 60,000. Right. Now the next entry is on first and final call. First entry we are passing for due entry. The next entry we are passing for the receipt entry. Okay. So the due entry is which money we are receiving. You are about to receive share first and final call account debtor to share capital account. What is the amount? 20,000 shares of rupees 5 each. So to 5 certain it is 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Okay. Being first and final call money due. Right. The last entry is here we are receiving through bank and the amount changes here. Why? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ 20,000 ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1,000 ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು 19,000 ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ through bank how much we are receiving for 19,000 shares into 5 rupee? 95,000. And how many shares are due? 1,000. That is calls in arrears account 1,000 into 5 account debtor 5,000 to share first and final call account 1 lakh. Right. 1 lakh here. First and final call account, here also account tallied. So then 95,000 we received through bank, 1,000 is due from the shareholders, not yet received. So that is called our calls in arrears. Okay. Narration is being first and final call money received for 19,000 shares. For 19,000 shares. Now let us pass the or post these journal entries to the ledger account. Now ledger account. First we are preparing the ledger account of share application account. See here you can see where and all the share application entry you have recorded in journal. So that is first entry is bank account data to share application account. Share application account credited and bank account with this bank account you have recorded. Amount is what? Share application amount is 20,000 into 2, 40,000 by bank account. Understood? Now again we have one more entry. Here we have debited share application account. Debited share application account amount 40,000 to share capital account. Share capital account. Okay. So we are closing the account of share application 40,000, 40,000. Next, we are preparing the share allotment account. So, share allotment account debtor to share capital account. Share allotment account debtor and amount is 60,000 with which account? To share capital account. To share capital account. Again, we have one more entry, bank account debtor to share allotment account. Right. So here we have credited share allotment account 60,000 with bank account by bank account. Bank account. Understood? 60,000. Then share first and final call account. So here you can see share first and final call account debtor to share capital account 1 lakh to share capital account. Capital account. Then share first and final call account debtor to bank. Share first and final account here we have credited. Bank and calls in arrears we have debited. So share first and final call account credited 95,000 and 5,000. 95,000 through bank by bank account by bank account by calls in arrears. Arrears 1 lakh. Then we have bank account. So first bank account debtor to share application account. Share application account. What is the amount? 40,000. The next bank account we have here, that is bank account debtor to share allotment account. Bank account debtor to share allotment account. Share allotment is 60,000. And again we have bank account debtor to share first and final call account. To share first and final call account. That is 95,000. So what is the total amount? 1,95,000. We need to balance this. By balance, carry down 1,95,000 to balance brought down 1,95,000. And the last ledger account is share capital account. So share capital account is share capital account. Here we have credited with share application account. Share capital account credited. Amount is 40,000 with share by share application account. Then we have a share capital. Here also we have credited. With share allotment account we have debited. Share capital account credit, and allotment money is 60,000 by share allotment. Then share capital account, share first and final call by share first and final call account. It is 1 lakh. So what is the total? Total amount is 2 lakh. Total amount is 2 lakh, and we need to balance this. To balance, carry down 2 lakh. To balance, carry down 2 lakh. Now let us prepare the balance sheet for the Rajaram Limited. Balance sheet of Rajaram Limited as on. First we are recording the liabilities. So what is the first item under the liability? Shareholders fund. Right. So under shareholders fund we are recording all the shares which are issued, nominal capital, that is called as authorized share capital, then issued capital, and the paid up or called up capital. Okay. The first is share capital. Under this share capital we are recording first authorized capital. 50,000 shares, right? 50,000 shares of rupees 10 each. 10 each. This we need to disclose, but we are not considering for the totaling because it is just an authorized capital. Okay. How much you required for the future to raise the funds? So that numbers you are mentioning at the time of registration. That is why it is called as authorized capital. It is 5 lakh. Okay. Then we have issued and subscribed capital. 20,000 shares. 20,000 shares of rupees 10 each. That is 2 lakh. 20,000 into 10 is 2 lakh. Called up capital. 20,000 shares. 20,000 shares of rupees 10 each. It is 2 lakh. Out of this 2 lakh we have due, that is calls in arrears. not yet received from the shareholders, that is 5,000. So what is the shares we have received? 1,95,000. 1,95,000 is our total liability. Total 1,95,000. Now let us write the assets. Assets. Under assets, non-current asset. Then current assets. Current assets. Under this we have bank. In bank ledger, you can see we have a balance of 1,95,000, right? So bank account 1,95,000. Total of asset side is 1,95,000. Right? Now, so what we have done, first we have passed the journal entries for the application money, allotment, then call. We have prepared a ledger accounts by posting the journal to the ledger. Then we have prepared the balance sheet of the company. I hope you all understood. Solve more questions. Don't by heart. Understand the concept. When you practice more, you will be perfect. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. If you are not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe the channel. Press bell icon to receive updates.